Welcome to Going the Extra Mile, a podcast brought to you by Newleaf Training and Development. Each edition is sure to lift your spirit and encourage you in today's working world. Enjoy.
In leadership, I've often thought that one of the most valuable traits is clarity. From my experience, great leaders are recognized for their ability to communicate directly, delivering messages that leave no room for confusion. And it's this quality that's key to their success, as clear communication fosters trust, reduces ambiguity, and ensures that everyone is on the same page. Whether in business, the military, or community leadership, the ability to speak plainly sets great leaders apart. However, not all professionals share this gift, and in many sectors, the lack of clarity can create unnecessary complexity and actually hinder progress. Talking straight means using clear, direct language that cuts through the noise. It's not about being blunt or harsh, but actually ensuring that the message is easily understood. Great leaders know that ambiguity wastes valuable time and energy, which could otherwise be directed towards achieving goals. For instance, a leader who clearly communicates expectations and feedback empowers employees to act with confidence and focus, knowing exactly what is required of them. However, in some fields, I'm sure you'd agree with me, communication can become unnecessarily complicated. Professionals may use complex language to convey authority, appear knowledgeable, or conform to tradition. Now, in the legal field, for example, lawyers often rely on jargon that can actually alienate clients. While legal terms may be precise, they often confuse the very people they're actually meant to serve. Legal professionals who opt for simpler, clear communication actually build trust and help clients understand their options, leading to more informed decisions and better outcomes. The same challenge appears in healthcare. Doctors may use technical medical language thinking it conveys professionalism, but when patients don't understand their diagnosis or treatment plan, it leads to confusion, anxiety, and potentially poor health outcomes. A doctor who communicates in plain language actually helps the patient, their customer you could say, feel informed and empowered to make decisions about their health, improving both the quality of care and the patient's experience. The education sector, from my experience, is no different. Whether it's private or public, educators and administrators often possess deep expertise but may struggle to communicate expectations, plans, and feedback in an easily understandable manner. Students who cannot grasp the main ideas or goals actually may feel overwhelmed and disengaged. The most effective educators are those who break down complex subjects into clear, digestible parts, allowing students to fully grasp the material and excel in their learning. And the business world, of course, also suffers from unclear communication. Managers who sugarcoat feedback or speak in vague terms about performance expectations, they just create confusion and frustration. When employees are unsure what is expected of them, it just leads to inefficiency, confusion, and even resentment. Clear, direct communication from a manager fosters a positive work environment where employees are motivated to perform their best and contribute to the team's success. The common thread across these sectors is the understanding that leadership is about driving results, and results come from clarity. Great leaders recognize that complexity should not be the default mode of communication, and instead, they set a tone of transparency and trust, creating a workplace culture where everyone can contribute openly, confidently, and effectively. In contrast, professionals in fields like law, medicine, and education, as I've just said, may feel compelled to hide behind jargon, either due to tradition, a desire to maintain authority, or a belief that complex language signifies expertise. And this reliance on ambiguous language alienates audiences, creates barriers to understanding, and stifles progress. Miscommunication can lead to mistakes, missed opportunities, and lost trust. In conclusion, the most successful leaders, from my experience, are those who can speak plainly and directly. They understand that clarity is not just a tool for personal success, but a means of achieving organizational goals. And by contrast, when professionals in fields like law, medicine, or education obscure their messages with unnecessary complexity, they risk hindering progress and undermining trust. So, whether in business, healthcare, law, or education, great leaders understand that the simpler the message, the greater the impact and the more successful the outcome.
I hope you found that short story useful, and if you did, feel free to rate, review, and share this podcast. We'll be back next week with another episode, and we also invite you to check out our other weekly podcast, Take 5, an inspiring interview with a leader worth listening to. Bye for now.